on the line Travis McCoy. He is a steward for the National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 462 here in Madison. And he has called in to talk to us about the letter carriers annual food drive that they do, and to remind everybody that it's going to be next week, Saturday, May the 13th. So Travis, thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be on. A long-time listener, first-time caller.
Appreciate it, and we've had many conversations with Travis off the air. He's a good brother, puts in a lot of work for his coworkers, sisters and brothers over there with the letter carriers in Madison and Huntsville and Scottsboro and all over the place. So, but today you're talking to us about the food drive that y'all have every year, and it's going to be Saturday, May the 13th. So talk to us about that. And the first question I guess is how do people participate in the food drive?
We'll be delivering in the not too distant future cards to across North Alabama. Residents can simply fill a bag and place it near their mail receptacle, whether it's at the curb or their front porch, and their carrier will collect it on May 13th. The drive is always the second Saturday in May.
Awesome. So just put a bag of non-perishable food items by your mailbox, and your letter carrier will pick it up. Now, what about folks in apartment complexes? I have, I live in an apartment complex, and I've got a big, like this big mail room. Where do I put stuff to if I wanted to donate?
Near the mail receptacle again, or possibly in the office for the apartment complex. But we would advise near the delivery point for your carrier, just to make it easier for them, because on that same day we will also be delivering the mail. The mail doesn't stop. Right. Your carrier is going to be pulling double duty that day. So we just ask our customers make it just that little bit easier for them to get it all done.
Perfect. And this is something that the union is doing. It's not a drive by the Postal Service. It is something that's done through the union. And so every second Saturday in May, annually, y'all do this food drive, where you ask people who receive mail service to, make a donation of non-perishable food items. Where do those donations go?
Our branch is working in coordination with the Food Bank of North Alabama. All donations will go to that local organization.
Perfect. The Food Bank of North Alabama. And y'all do this every year. Do you have any numbers off the top of your head of I know that I've seen over the past few years, stats about like we donated X amount of pounds of food this year. Do you know any of those numbers?
Yes, sir. The Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive started as a pilot program back in 1991. It was staged in 10 select cities, and it was so popular, it proved so successful that it then became an annual event, first being after being revamped and launched at the national level back in 1993. So we're in our 31st year of conducting our national food drive, and as of 2019, we have collected just under 2 billion pounds nationwide. We don't have good numbers past 2019, unfortunately, just as with so many other charitable efforts across the globe. COVID was a significant disruption. We were forced to cancel in 2020 and 2021. We resumed in 2022, and we are looking to build on that momentum again. There are many food insecure families in Alabama, and particularly in North Alabama, and they need our help. Approximately 1 in 5 children in North Alabama are food insecure. That doesn't mean starving. necessarily. That just means they don't know where their next meal is going to come from.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely important to be able to support our neighbors, and I really appreciate your union leading on that effort and allowing us to support y'all in that way. Is there anything else that folks ought to know about this food drive?
Off the top of my head, we just like to let the public know that we very much appreciate their generosity. There's a particular need for protein donations. Peanut butter, soybeans, non-perishable food products of that nature. I would emphasize protein donations and thank the public for their contributions.
Awesome. Travis McCoy, a steward of the National Association of Letter Carriers, Branch 462. Really appreciate your time, and I look forward to contributing next weekend and hope we'll have a lot of listeners do the same.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yep. Talk to you later.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.